Welcome to Santa Cruz, California. This is Pleasure Point, and I'm going to take all of you on a ride. Got my Kiki eye filter on from TikTok. I'll throw that link in. And I'm going to talk a bit about AI today. I have my Alexa Live hat. I'm going to turn the camera around and roll down East Cliff. We'll see if we can get the Kiki eyes to register on some other people's face for fun. And I'm going to have a little contest that I will put in the description, the details. What I'm thinking is, tell me how many people had the Kiki's eyes put on their face. I'm hoping it's a few dozen, maybe, we'll see. And ask me a question about the stuff I shared. And I'll pick somebody out that asks a great question. Of course, I'll try to answer the questions. And I will also, I'd like you to say how many of the Kiki eyes on, so I know you watched the video. And I'll throw 1,000 Kiki at somebody's wallet. I'll pick a couple other folks and send 100 Kiki to them. I'll have to DM you, so your DMs have to be open so I can get your public Solana wallet address. So why don't we get started? Let's go for a roll together. And I like to do this during sunrise and sunset. I've been doing this for a decade. I've ridden this one wheel 10,000 miles, 25,000 kilometers almost, over the course of the last decade. So I'll take you on a roll. You can see what I like to do, and I'm going to talk a bit about AI while we do it. So I remember getting my first Alexa in 2014. And I remember thinking, wow, this is the future of technology, because now we have an opportunity for people to interact with technology by talking to it. And for me, that just felt like the most promising way of doing things. And so about a decade ago, we started building apps for Alexa as soon as they opened it up, started working on building apps for Google Assistant and Samsung Bixby, Microsoft Cortana, and some Siri shortcuts. Eventually got to know some of the folks involved with OpenAI. I would have fun interacting with GPT-1 on Clubhouse back in 2000 and bringing GPT-1 into different YouTube live streams back in 2001. And I've been able to co-produce a lot of AI events. I had this Alexa Live hat on. It's one of the events I was involved with after the pandemic happened. We did this Alexa Live event digitally, and I've learned so much in getting to understand how the AI enterprise world is considering what they're building. And it's been amazing to see the peaks and valleys of the AI world being the opposite of the peaks and the valleys of the Web3 world, right? When there's the AI voice boom, Siri's out, Alexa's out, everybody's pumped about it. And then that kind of falters because people get discouraged. And then the ICO boom happens. Everybody's pumped about the next ICO that they want to participate in. And then expectations weren't met with that. And then AI is back because voice AI started to work really well for some different enterprise applications. And new LLM models started to come out. And people started to think about how far you could take this machine learning technology. Then, of course, that had its moment, and it starts to people lose the attention, and then NFTs come. Now it's all about NFTs in the media, and that's what took people's mind share for a year and a half. And then people became discouraged over price fluctuations and lack of expectations, and roadmaps not being hit, and NFTs start to falter. And then all of a sudden, Midjourney comes out, and stability, and OpenAI releases ChatGPT, consumer product, and now it's all about AI. And now we're in the meme super cycle with these tokenized communities being built that we call these meme tokens. And so as I think about the peaks and valleys of these two industries, one thing that's been consistent is my belief that AI is an incredible interface for enterprises and individuals to do things of value and of meaning. And that Web3 is important as a foundation. It can automate so many different things. It can provide trustworthiness. It can provide a sense of people knowing that what they see and what they're told is legitimate. It can help with so many different processes of automation by not having to rely on middlemen. So how do all these different organizations work better together? How can the Kiki tokenized community work better with other Web3 companies and work better with other AI companies? It's easy for us to be excited about AI agents. AI agents is not just something that has shown immediate promise, but something that we believe has long-term promise. And so how do we leverage that for what we're building? Right when we launched, we had partnerships right off the bat with different AI companies like By.Then and different Web3 companies, with the Bored Ape Ventures participating early on and Wintermute committing themselves to us early on. And of course, Kiki's had an amazing initial launch. We hit 10 million market cap with a fair trade launch the first day. We hit 100 million market cap within the first week. And regardless of the hurdles that we faced, we have remained consistent, and we believe our most important announcements are coming out this upcoming week. And as we consider all that we've worked on, and as we consider all that we are doing, we believe that partnerships, both formalized partnerships with other Web3 communities and Web2 communities, and of course AI companies, as well as informal partnerships, all of you out there that are participating, that are jumping into the community, being a part of it, and providing value to it, and helping to co-create something that is meaningful for your life, for your family, ideally for generations to come. And so as we think about partnerships, I just want to be mindful that it's important for Web3 communities like ours to consider what is possible when it comes to us using different AI technologies to do what we're already doing, and ideally to do it better. I'm gonna head down this way. This is Rockview. It's the other side of Pleasure Point. This is basically the end of the road for our conversation. I'll keep taking all of you to different places and to check out different parts of where I like to ride my one wheel and enjoy the beauty. And I think it's important to recognize that there's beauty in nature and there's beauty in communities. And this is a silly, fun thing, right? Having the Kiki eyes on, and we're gonna have a really fun, moment with this. And we think this can take us pretty far in terms of people identifying themselves with this, putting the Kiki eyes on their profile pictures and whatnot, and we're just doing something fun like this. Again, I announced the contest is that if you write down how many people had the Kiki eyes on, I'm hoping it worked for some as I rode by them, and a question. Ask me a question about things that I shared, or ask me a question about AI in general. Of course, ask me a question about Kiki. You're welcome to. Ask me a question, and if you put down how many people got the Kiki eyes on and a question, I'm going to pick somebody and ask for your public Solana wallet, and I'll send you 1,000 Kiki. And then I'll pick a couple other folks, and I'll send 100 Kiki to them as well. So please do have your DMs open, and let me know, do you like me rolling around on the one wheel and having little short conversations with you like this? Is this something that is interesting and valuable and fun? Because I can continue to do this during sunrises and sunsets from time to time. And let me turn this around one last time and let you enjoy this beautiful view. Until next time, friends, peace.